Hi, welcome to another episode of That You Can Cook. Today, we're going to be making pickles. You know, my father told me that my grandfather used to make pickles, so this kind of feels like a family tradition. I don't know if he made pickles and sold them, he made pickles at home. I don't know, maybe he just liked pickles, I have no idea. But you'll find pickles are really easy. These are just refrigerator pickles, so you're not going to take them, put them in a jar and do the boiling thing and kind of put them in the basement for like a year. But they will keep for a while in the fridge. So, first thing, get your hands on about 8 or so nice looking cucumbers. And we're going to want to slice them up. But you definitely want to wear your cut-proof glove when operating the mandolin because these suckers are dangerous. You know, I wore this glove on the wrong hand because I'm a righty. What am I doing? Much better. Look how quick a work this makes it. I mean, 8 pickles, 30 seconds. And I can take off this Michael Jackson looking thing. Sorry, no offense. I just want to drain some of the liquid out of cucumbers. So to do that, I'm taking a teaspoon of kosher salt, toss it in with it. Let that sit for an hour. I'll come back, we'll kind of mush all this together, and then our pickles will be done. These suckers are bang, quick. Next, we need to make the brine. We have 1 cup of apple cider vinegar, 1/3 of a cup of white balsamic. You could probably use, oh look at that, that's all I had, so that's all you were getting. So if you don't have that, you could use any kind of vinegar, but you could probably, if you use regular balsamic, it'll just make it a little darker. May make the pickles look funny, but I'm sure they'll taste fine. We want to add to that 6 tablespoons of sugar, 2 tablespoons of kosher salt, 1/2 teaspoon of crushed mustard seeds. You could probably use whole mustard seeds. I just happen to have bought like a sack of like 20 pounds of mustard, so I'm using this stuff. It's probably going to last me the rest of my life. 1/4 teaspoon of celery seed. 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric. This makes it nice and yellow. I don't know if it changes the taste any. To me, I don't really notice much of a flavor of turmeric. People, when they cheap out to use saffron, they tend to use turmeric to give it the same color. It definitely doesn't taste like saffron. Let's go for a 1/2 teaspoon of crushed red pepper. We're going to make these pickles salty, sweet, and spicy, and they'll be good. And we need 1 cup of water. Okay, it's about an hour later, give or take, and our pickles have let up some of the water. Let them drain out a bit. Bring the vinegar mixture to a boil. And all we're going to do is cover it with the vinegar mixture, and we should be good to go. Good to go. As soon as it comes to the boil. Now, key here is it needs to be a heat-proof bowl. So I use a glass Pyrex. You could use metal, but whatever you do, you're just going to dump the boiling water in there, so you don't want to melt it. Use plastic or anything. We've got a rolling boil here, and you can see nice yellowy kind of color. And all we want to do is pour it right over the top. That would have been pretty funny if that shattered after that whole heat-proof bowl. Okay. It's going to go right in the fridge after this. Just want to bring it to room temperature because you don't want to put something hot like that in the fridge. It'll screw up your fridge and all the food in it and all that stuff. So just throw some cling wrap in so you don't get any dust or flies or... I hate this stuff, by the way. Hate it. It never works for me. Like, sticks to itself and to nothing else. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. Cling wrap, I think I love you now. If you work for Glad and you want to send us some cash, we're happy to pawn your product off. But normally I hate the crap. Alrighty, so just make sure they're all kind of submerged. When this is all cool, I'm just going to put it in one of these, throw it in the fridge. 24 hours later, pickles are done. You can taste it now and get an idea for how they taste. And man, that's one good pickle. Anyway, that's it for this mini episode of That You Can Cook. Hope you enjoy your pickles, and Grandpa, if you're listening, these are for you. Have a good one.